So Shabbos and Chodesh is two different Kedushas and two different Bechinas. And whenever there's another Kedusha combining with Shabbos, it enhances and enriches what this Shabbos means. Shabbos Kodesh is the most special day we have. And many times I shared my thought. What's the secret of Shtei Shabbosos? Why two? Not one and not three. What is the significance, maybe symbolic, of Shtei Shabbosos? So, I'm going to give you two pshotim before I say what I really think. Or Chaim Kodesh has a technical explanation, an interesting one. And he says, the essence of Shabbos is the seventh day. Sheishes Yemei HaMasa, and then comes Shabbos. And that is a Zeicha L'Masa Bereishis. Kodesh Baruch Hu created the world in 6 days, Uv'yom Yishir Shabbos Ve'Nafash. So you need Shabbos number one to start the count. If you don't keep Shabbos number one, then Shabbos number two wouldn't be the seventh day. It would be, I don't know, the 100th day, the 1000th day, if you never kept Shabbos before. So Shabbos number one is just starting the count. Shabbos number two would be day number 7. That's a technical explanation. Why don't I like this pshat? Because then Shabbos number one doesn't really have any intrinsic value. It's just technicality. You need to keep Shabbos number one. That Shabbos number two is the real thing and is the only thing. I think two Shabbos must have some fundamental significance of two Shabbos. And now alum the Shubshat. When you do something once, it might just be coincidence. If you coincidentally kept Shabbos, you don't deserve the Geula Shalema. Just might be by chance. There's a Machlokes Rebbe and Rab Shimon ben Gamliel. Trei zimna hava chazaka, o tlat zimna hava chazaka. And Yavam is Samech Daled in other sources in Shas as well. Rebbe says 3 times. Rab Shimon ben Gamliel says 2 times. Halachi keman, but din and Nefoshes were machmer 2. All the other halachas we need 3. HaKadosh Baruch Hu B'Rov Rachma V'Chasodav says, if you're going to keep 2 Shabboses, out of my love for you, I'm going to paskan like Reb Shimon ben Gamliel. You don't need 3 to have a chazaka, but at least 2. And if you're going to keep 2 Shabboses, it's no longer coincidence. And for you, because you're my precious beloved children, I'm going to paskan like Reb Shimon ben Gamliel, and 2 Shabbosim will be enough. And that is 2 Shabbosos miyad hem negolen. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I actually should require 3, because we paskan up here like Rebbe. Tlat zimna hava chazaka. But I know it's hard for so many of you, so 2 would be enough. And what is my feeling, Shtei Shabbosos? Shabbos is the Yesod of Emunah. And Shabbos brings us back to 2 monumentals, fundamentals. On one hand, Shabbos is a Zeicha L'Masa Bereishis. Kodesh Baruch Hu created the world in 6 days of Yom Yishir Shabbos Ve'Nafash. Shabbos is also a Zeicha L'Yetzias Mitzrayim. Brias Olam and Yetzias Mitzrayim are the 2 fundamentals. You all remember the very first Ikar of the Yud Gimel Ikrim. Ani mamin be'emunah shalei meshaboiri esboch shemayhu boira ve'manhig lekol habruim. Boira u'manhig. He is the creator, and he is the mover. He created the world, and he watches over the world, and he dictates everything that will happen. Mashgocha protas. Shabbos proves both. Shabbos is Zeichel HaMaaseh Bereishis, and that proves that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the Boirei. Zeichel Yetzias Mitzrayim, he is the Manig. And maybe the two Shabbosos are, one, Zeichel Yetzias Mitzrayim, two, Zeichel Brias Oilam. One to testify that we believe who are Boirei, and the other who are Manig. And that is the symbolism of Shtei Shabbosos. Rosh Chodesh. There are so many symbolic inyanim on Rosh Chodesh. What is Rosh Chodesh about? Rosh Chodesh goes back to Boire, and it goes back to Manig as well. Rosh Chodesh is about Chidush HaBriya. That the Bria wasn't a one-time event and then it just rolls on in inertia. No. Kodesh Baruch Hu Mechadesh Betuvoi B'chol Yom Maaseh Bereishis. The sun is static, exactly as it was when it was created. The moon is in constant, perpetual motion. It either gets bigger or it gets smaller. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu Mechadesh Betuvoi B'chol Yom Tumed Maaseh Bereishis. And that goes back to Boire. But the Chodesh is also about Manig. And we are Nimshal Lavona. And the Medrash says, why do Umas Oilam have the sun and we have the Lavona? And the Medrash says something so fundamental in our story, the story of Klal Yisrael. The sun shines in all its glory by day. By night, it is nowhere to be found. The sun goes to sleep every night. The moon is always up there in the sky, sometimes more obvious, sometimes less obvious. Sometimes it is clear, sometimes it is hidden by the rays of the sun, but it's always up there. And the moon shines and gives its light by night. And in Divrei Hanovi, night is always a moshel to the Golus. We are waiting for sunrise. We are waiting for Shimshoi Shel Moshiach, Sheyala. So the Chodesh is about Boirei and it is also about Manig. And the Chodesh teaches us that we are a constant. We are forever. We are the people of eternity. Mighty empires rise and fall, each of them having its moment of glory under the sun and then sinking into oblivion. We are forever. We have great days, we have days of sorrow, we have days of glory, we have our ups and downs, but we are the people of eternity. We were here before all the others, and we will be here after all of the others. We are the people of Netzach, and Netzach Yisrael lo yishaka. So when Shabbos comes together with Rosh Chodesh, that is a very Shabbos. Rosh Chodesh enriches Shabbos, Shabbos enriches Rosh Chodesh, and this is, Baruch Hashem, what we will experience this Shabbos, which is Shabbos Rosh Chodesh. Yerotzim, we should be Zoicha, that Klal Yisrael, once again, HaKadosh Baruch Hu should be Mechadesh, Chidesh Alavona, Oira Ka'oir Shivas Hayomim, and we should be Zoicha to a Geula Shalema, B'Meheiro V'Yomeinu, Amen.